Sonic the Hedgehog movie trailer at this very moment has 300,000 dislikes and 193,000 likes, and I can kind of see why. And yes, I have my thoughts, so let's just get this video started. So thank you so much for coming back and joining me today, and if you are new to my channel, my name is Julie, you are so welcome to be here. So tonight's topic is going to be Sonic the Hedgehog movie trailer that was brought out yesterday. And oh my goodness, the dislikes, guys. Now first off, I want to say just straight off the bat that, let's be real guys, this movie is aimed at, pretty much kids. From watching the trailer, absolutely. Now, is this going to be a movie that kids will go to the movie and enjoy? I think so, 100%, yes. But, as a 32-year-old adult, I still want to give my, sort of thoughts or 2 cents or whatever on this trailer. Now, I would actually have called this trailer Hop 2 versus Lemony Snicket, A Series of Unfortunate Events, and I'm going to explain why. And I'm going to bring up a picture of the actor James Marsden, who is in the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer. Now, first of all, I just quickly want to say that this actor, I am so shocked that I haven't heard anybody yet mention this, is James Marsden actually plays Cyclops in the awesome X-Men, and he is amazing. And I just really wanted to mention that because no one's mentioned that, it's so weird. But anyways, he plays Cyclops, but he was in a movie called Hop with a very cute, fluffy animated bunny. And I think it's a really fun movie for what it is, and I actually do like it, and I watch it at Easter. It's a nice wee sort of Easter movie to laugh at. I absolutely love it. I own it on DVD. Some people might not like it, but I love the movie Hop. And he, of course, was in the movie with that rabbit, and he's now in a movie with a hedgehog, another animal, Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, the thing is though, Hop was out around, I can't remember the exact year, but it's been out at least 8 years, maybe 9 years, right? And technology has evolved, yet to me I think the rabbit looks better animated than the hedgehog. Now, I think, and I will explain the whole Jim Carrey thing in a minute, the whole why I think it looks like Lemony Snicket, A Series of Unfortunate Events. But talking about the animation of Sonic and what Sonic looked like, well okay, let's be kind of fair. Let's be positive first before we be negative, right? Positive, I could see where they were going because I have seen a hedgehog close up. Years ago when I was a kid, my uncle found this hedgehog, and I can't remember, it wasn't well or something, right? And then he looked after it, it was fine, let it out into the wild. And I seen it close up, and I could see where they were going, with the fur around the face and everything, and they were trying to make it realistic to look like a hedgehog. But unfortunately, it just looks weird, and I just think, it doesn't look visually pleasing, and it's about Sonic, so you think that would be the most wow, that looks really cool, he looks well done, he looks well animated, but he just came across as slightly weird to me and very off. I think they should have spent a lot more time on that. If that's a finished product, oh dear. But what I will say is, the CGI was what really caught my eye as being just so bad. It caught my eye not in a good way, very much so. But then again, there's other movies that, maybe some people might say the CGI in Hop wasn't good, which, is the movie that I was talking about with the rabbit. But, it is a shame because they're doing this movie on a game, and, it would be good for it to just have looked much more better than this, because they could have did it, and they could have did it right. And this is my problem. I think movies are more sort of thinking on what's going to make money rather than thinking, is this idea actually going to work as an overall sort of, deal sort of thing, right? Now, the rabbit that I was talking about in the movie Hop was voiced by the awesome, funny Russell Brand, right? And I'm sure James Marsden, the actor from this Sonic the Hedgehog trailer, was definitely getting deja vu to talk to an animal. And from the picture that it was showing, he's in a car in one of the scenes in Hop, and he's sitting beside the rabbit. And then as you could see from the trailer, that was what was giving me Hop vibes. I was like, is this not Hop 2? You know, it looks like Hop 2 the movie. I sort of sit beside another animal, a hedgehog or whatever. I don't know, I'm sure he was getting deja vu and thinking like, I feel like I'm on the set of Hop 2 for some reason. So on to the Jim Carrey thing. He was in a movie, you know, the lead role, as I was saying earlier, in Lemony Snicket, a series of unfortunate events movie. And it's a fantastic movie. If you haven't seen it and you love him, definitely give it a go. Now, in this movie, I don't really sort of want to give anything away, but I'm going to show a photograph here. And I don't know, guys, but at the end of the trailer, when you seen him, it just reminded me of this picture. And it also reminded me of kind of his whole like persona and how he acted as a character kind of in that movie, Lemony Snicket. So I honestly felt this was my first reaction at the very end of the trailer. My first reaction, not even halfway through, was I'm watching Hop. I'm watching Hop 2. Then at the end I said, do you know what that was? Quite literally a mashup, a merge between like Hop and Lemony Snicket. And I just laughed out loud and was like, oh my goodness. But yeah, if you've seen the movie Lemony Snicket, like, let me know. Does it remind you of that? Or like, am I just being weird and crazy like I normally am? You just can let me know. Though I love him, I love you, Jim Carrey. If I'd have been the casting director, I don't know, for that particular character that he's playing, maybe Jack Black or someone, I don't know, I would have to think about it. You know, just because someone's good and someone's funny, it doesn't mean to say you can throw them into any movie just because. You know, just saying. The song, I want to talk about the song, freaking Gangster's Paradise. Like, what on earth were you thinking? I mean, do you know what it was the equivalent of, right? Putting Megadeth or Metallica or Buckethead playing some, you know, crazy guitar, you know, work. I mean, he's amazing. But like, just say, for example, you had that over the top of the next Frozen trailer. Or, you know, some sort of Disney movie, you know, instead of like nice, you know, sort of magical, you know, sort of music going on. It just doesn't work, you know, let's face it, it just doesn't work. What had the song Gangster's Paradise have for that trailer? Like, how did they think that that was going to place in? Sorry, yous were way off on that, way off. You needed something upbeat and something like, you know, let's get the kids, you know, excited to go to the cinema and get their parents to want to go to the cinema and see it. A freaking trailer is something that makes you decide, do I want to go and see this movie or not? Yes, no, let's arrange tickets, let's book online, let's go and see this film here. That is what a trailer is. But watching this trailer, I'm kind of thinking like, I wonder, will a child actually think this trailer? I mean, the song straight away was a big no-no. You just need to pick a different song, bring out another trailer, pick a song that you think's, you know, catchy, kids are going to like or whatever, right? But, you know, to think Jim Carrey would be the only reason I would watch this if I was lying on, you know, the sofa someday or something and I had the flu. Or, you know, I just made myself a cup of tea and it was a rainy day to watch a movie, standing with my cup of tea, and then see it start, and I was like, okay, I've never seen that yet, that's just started, that's that Sonic the Hedgehog movie, I'll watch it out of curiosity. But that's probably all I would watch it for. If Jim Carrey hadn't showed up at the end of the trailer, guys. And not only that, I think if I was a casting director, I wouldn't have hired Jim Carrey. I love you, I really do, but I just don't, I mean, he might be okay, but I just think that there's someone else out there that would have been better for to play that. And I just think as well, you know, James Marsden, as much as I love him, love you in Hop, love you as Cyclops, love you in general, right? But I just think that he kind of feels like he's probably been there before, sort of thing. And I think some other actor could have had the chance to kind of, you know, do that sort of a movie, because he's done one, he's done the Hop. I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve the role, or like, I'm not trying to sort of say what I'm trying to say, but I'm just kind of go and say, like, I think I would have picked somebody else. But that's just me. That is just me. But, you know, everybody needs got to sort of get their job and get their money and all that there. So, you know, but I do love him as an actor, so, you know, I suppose it's better having someone that you know is a good actor in a movie rather than someone who you don't really like. So I suppose it's actually a good thing that he's in it in ways, you know, it's positive in that sort of a sense. But it seems a bit samey because I've already seen him in, I don't know, just me guys, just me. But yeah, I think Jack Black might have been a better choice for Jim Carrey, or I'm trying to even think of somebody else off the top of my head. I can't think. You can let me know, guys. You can let me know. I mean, I don't get it either, because this movie is based on the computer game, right? Obviously, Sonic the Hedgehog, right? I played it years ago on the Sega Mega Drive. I feel ridiculously old now, when I was really young. And I've played other Sonic games as well, right? But there hasn't been a Sonic the Hedgehog game out, like, say, the past year, for example, right? So I'm kind of sort of sitting at this end of myself, like, but sure, more adults my age and younger would know about this more than if you were to say to a 3-year-old, do you want to come and watch the Sonic the Hedgehog movie trailer? And they go, sorry, what? What are you talking about? Whereas if I said to a 3 or 4-year-old, do you want to come and watch the new Frozen trailer? Or do you want to come and watch the new, I don't know, I've lost my mind now. I'm trying to think, like, do you want to come and watch the new Toy Story freaking 4 trailer? And they'd be like, yes, and they'd be like, yay, and run along and watch the trailer. So, yeah, my advice would be change the song. Choose another tune, you know? And if that's the final product, well, you know, there's not really much you can do at this stage. But, you know, it looks like a Sunday movie at best, in my opinion. But, you know, if they're trying to advertise it for kids at this stage, you know, come on, change the song. Change the song. But as a 32-year-old adult, you know what? I was disappointed. Because see, when I heard, like, you know, the little rings noise that comes up when you're playing the game. I can't do it, like, but you know what I mean. At the start, when you're playing the game, you know, and it collects the rings and everything, I thought, oh, cool, I got really excited. I just started thinking, like, but what a letdown. It was a letdown. I think that's the best way of putting it, because I would have loved to have went and seen this movie, but there's nothing as of yet that has sold me to go and see it. That's not saying that, you know, if they're maybe touching a couple of wee things up or whatever, and I see another trailer and they show me something more and I'm more enticed to go and see it, even if the CGI is terrible, if a later trailer sells me, I might change my mind, guys. I'm not going to give a definite answer yet, but who knows? Let's see what the next trailer holds. So let me know what you all think on this, and I wanted to ask you as well, because this is hilarious to me. There apparently is going to be, have any of you guys heard, a live action of the cartoon The Rugrats. Now I feel old again in saying that. I freaking love The Rugrats. Watched it growing up, right? And my favourite character's Angelica. If you've seen it, who's your favourite character? And they are going to be doing a live action of that. I mean, at this stage, I suppose, why not? You know, there's a live action of everything nowadays, you know? So, what do you think on that? I just think just why would be my question? You know? But yeah, that sounds nuts. So, on that note, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed tonight's video of, you know, my crazy self, you know, this crazy Mad Hatter from Ireland. And thank you so much for all the support. It means the absolute world to me. And until my next video, don't forget that the Force will be with you always. Right, turn around. Good boy, Charlie. You say goodbye to YouTube, look. Say bye. Good boy. Charlie's a lovely boy. Bye.